Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kev. Yes, today I'm going to be watching another episode in the amazing Viking series. This one, episode 7, season 3. And yeah, it sounds brilliant. This one is Paris. So they've been talking about invading Paris for a while. Athelstan was helping them, and so was that wanderer that they've brought in to help them. Yeah. So I think by the name of this, they're going to finally attack. Awesome. I still can't get over the death of Athelstan. Really upset. I don't know if anyone spotted that it was Floki. I don't know if Helga's going to say anything. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. I'm really disappointed that he had to go. But hey, we just keep moving on with this show. This show is amazing as it is. I'm sure what we saw at the end of the last episode was when Ragnar was saying, "I'm sorry for not what I have done, but what I'm going to do." I don't know what that signifies. You know, you saw him putting the cross on, and he shaved his head with a pen. By the looks of it, it does look like a very sharp rock that he shaved his head with. By the amount of claret that was all over. He's not happy. He's lost the plot a little bit. So yeah, he's extremely upset. But yeah, I'm super excited to find out what happens. If you like what you're seeing and you enjoy the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will put the full length reactions to this show on our Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description. So yes, not going to wait around any longer. Let's just get amongst it and let's see what happens in Paris. It's just such a great show. I mean, I'm still finding it very hard to accept the death of Athelstan. And such a huge character for the show. He was like Ragnar's voice of reason. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's followed straight on. Still got claret on his head. Does he know? Oh, wow. Gonna attack Paris? What the fuck? Oh, Metal Mickey. If you look down, you saw all them ships. Whoa, you shit yourself. Oh, all very well dressed. Are you going to hear them talking English like you normally do? And it's only when they're around each other that they speak in different languages? Aww.
All very well to criticize others.
If they had agreed to act, the progress of the Northmen would have been frustrated at every reach of the river. Paris has been prepared for this attack.
I am relieved to hear it.
It is still not too late for you to leave the city. Many here would urge you to save yourself.
Who's that? It's some bird, isn't it?
Surely, they would blame me for abandoning our capital at such a time.
Yes, son, you have to stay put.
Perhaps they would think it is a sensible precaution.
Count Odo thinks it might be a good idea for me to leave.
Who's gonna Roger you, love? Someone will.
You must tell Count Odo that you have no intention of abandoning your people. I'm sure, Father, that was always your intention.
Oh, she's intelligent. I like that. He was just gonna leave there, but she's gone. Fucking stop thinking about that, Daddy-o. Get yourself back out there. Take it like a man.
I am determined not to quit the city. The next few days and weeks will test the faith of all of us.
Unless she's trying to get her father killed. There's always a little bitch involved.
I will not ask either of my brothers for help.
What?
Defeat them, and I will be seen as a worthy successor to my grandfather, to the great Charlemagne.
Oh. So he's the grandson of Charlemagne. Wow. Should get ragged, given half a chance. Or Rollord. That's something to do with what the seer said. And then it's cut to Rollo. I'll think on that a little bit. Rollo's not going to end up rollering her, is he? And she's a princess. Yeah, Ekbert, you little slut.
It is hard to forget what happened, and
Judith is King Ayla's daughter. What would she think if we decided to overthrow him?
you would really do that?
Of course. How else would I become Brett Walder? King of kings, king of all England. Of course I must overthrow him.
He's a bitch, isn't he?
From what Judith has told me, there is no love lost between them.
Certain plans in place, various suggestions to invite chaos.
Ayla is your ally and your friend.
Oh no.
No friend.
Not my friend.
Come here, Alfred.
I wonder how he is.
Athelstan.
Athelstan.
That name again. Why must you forever bring him to mind? Reminds me how my wife whored with him, and how much more she should have suffered for it. This is not to do with you, Father. It's harlot!
Still hasn't let it go, obviously.
Leave.
Ho, ho, ho. You just keep your head down that side forever now, love. He's not, is he? You couldn't put it past anything in here.
You wanted to talk to me, Ragnar?
Yeah.
I miss him. Athelstan.
I just wanted you to know.
I wish he was here with us.
Since you carry his cross, he still is here with us. He would have been useful. We will manage without him.
We'll have to.
We have no choice now.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't really much of a chat.
Father.
Oh.
Holy Father, forgive me.
Prince Aethelwulf? Prince Aethelwulf?
Wow, self-mutilation.
You've interrupted the sacred. There is no excuse. There is one, my lord. Death waits for no man.
The Queen repudiated the contract she signed with us. She tried to kill all of us that were sent to safeguard the interests of West.
Oh, wow. So Quentrith has turned...
She is quite mad.
Speak no more. Rest, my lord.
There you go. Off you pop.
I know we've had our differences of late. But I want you to know, Floki, that I need you.
Oh.
I've always believed in you. That is why I want you to be in command of this raid.
Me?
King Ragnar, we have reached Paris. We all want to know what...
The king has asked me to take command. How do we best attack the city?
To mount simultaneous attacks both from the water and from the land.
We'll lead an assault on the tower and the gates of the city.
I trust old Kalf to make it.
I don't think you were listening.
Ships will be filled with warriors and means of
He
scaling.
knows it's Floki.
The walls. We will climb up and gain into the city that way as well.
In which case, Floki, you'll be responsible for constructing whatever it is we need to scale these walls.
No, don't you worry about me, Ron. I will make something truly astonishing.
He knows it's Floki.
Those who agree with the plan, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Let's hope the gods bless your efforts.
Oh, no. He's got a very good way of smiling and then just going, like, snapping back to normal. He knows it's Floki. Oh.
Signet.
Looks like they're gonna kook the baby.
Please take her. Take my baby.
For a cuddle.
What are you talking about?
I cannot care for her. I want her to be Viking.
Whether she is Viking or not Viking is not important. Björn loves you.
She's gonna go, isn't she?
She needs her mother. You must not talk this way.
She might just be suffering some postnatal depression.
Freya will comfort you as she comforts me.
You must go to Mercia and persuade Queen Quenthrith that her interests and ours are one and the same. What kind of a world do we live in?
Mate, you're
of
such a
kill
backstabber.
our friends?
Fucking... I don't know how he dare talk.
Without Wessex, Mercia is now more than ever at the mercy of the Northmen. And tell the Queen that she may be forgiven for slaughtering our nobles, but only if she begs mercy and reconfirms her subjugation to Wessex. We will invade and we will destroy her. And her limbs being fastened to 4 horses, her body will be torn apart.
Whoa.
Or something of that sort.
So yes, he knows about Floki. Obviously, sticking him in charge was a funny thing to do. It's like, if you think you can want to be in charge of everything, do that.
It doesn't matter. I am not with child. Neither am I a child.
You see Erlander in the background.
Advantage.
So did I.
Are they going to end up together?
This is for you.
There's Erlander.
What's that?
Nothing.
It's far too good for you. Oh.
Oh, wow. He wouldn't have done that in front of everybody. Bjorn. It would have been a little bit more subtle, I think. So what does Ragnar have in store for Floki? Because this bloke is not daft. But again, he couldn't let it go, Floki. He's like, I'm missing him. It's like, you've got his cross, he's see ya. Until he's wiped out of complete memory, Floki won't be happy.
The Northmen have been scouting the countryside and our defenses. We must expect an attack any day now.
There is nowhere I would rather be than here, in Paris, beside you.
Good girl.
Perhaps you yourself might have to reassure them that we are well protected and have enough supplies to withstand a long siege.
You may rely upon me to do everything possible to persuade the people of our ultimate victory. Yet it is for my father to lead us to that victory. Is it not, father?
Not like having you on the spot there, son.
I must to bed. I am tired.
I must to bed.
I am also very glad that I have placed my faith in you.
I must too go to bed.
Of course.
Yeah.
And yet, refused my offer of marriage.
Oh. Yeah. Of course you would.
But then I heard how many other offers of marriage you had declined from men far richer, far grander than me, and the defeat of the Northmen, and gained a new and high reputation. You will look again at my proposal.
Metal hand. Erlander's gonna have to get it, like.
You must be hungry. I have brought you something to eat.
I'm not hungry. My work nourishes me. Everyone is depending on me. You will see, Helga. Our warriors will
she's
storm
worried,
the
isn't
walls,
she?
And we will all win the greatest renown. Floki the boat builder. Floki the tower maker.
Floki the assassin.
It's the gods using my poor hands. You know why? It's because I gave them a great sacrifice. I delighted them. I filled them with joy. Do you know what I did, Helga? I killed Athelstan.
He's told her it was a slippery little, like, an assassination before. Nobody really knew who did it, but now he's told her that information has been shared.
Who are you?
You know who I am. Now take me to her.
Look, you.
Do as you're told. We might spare your life.
Oh, that's you, Telt. Think I tried to headbutt him. I tried to belittle him, didn't he? Hey, you've got to, the thing is, you've got to be quite scared going to see Quenrith. She's a fucking loony. She'd probably shag him, then kill him.
I have some words here from the Romans themselves.
He's not going to try and get into her, is he?
Athelstan.
Leave the Chaldees to pass the sentence of the stars.
As though he is here talking to us now.
For fruit, pluck this. Here.
Don't be plucking anything, son, now. Oh, look at...
Judith.
Ouch to the ear.
I will protect you and your son, Alfred. Believe me.
Egbert, you dirty little man. Oh. He's definitely sowing that seed though, isn't he? That he's a little interested. Because it's Athelstan's kid as well. He'll want to have a part of it. About 20 guys is going to walk out. She's going to be like... Oh. There won't just be one person that comes out this room, I tell you. He's got an insatiable appetite.
Do forgive me for keeping you waiting. I was bathing.
Queen Quinthrith, he insists that you reaffirm the status of Mercia as a client state of Wessex.
So much talk of business. May I offer you a cup of wine?
No, thank you.
Oh. There.
Now I'm going to pounce on you.
Sit.
He's a slut.
I'm quite happy to discuss these matters further.
My father insists that
Father,
you not
my
agree.
Father! Always do what your father tells you.
Oh, yes, he's...
You have your own thoughts and your own feelings.
He's the king.
Feelings of duty.
I wonder what your father threatened to do to me. Did he want to tear me apart?
Yeah.
Violate me?
No.
Would you like to whip me?
Go on, Aethelwolf.
Besides you? After all, why not enjoy what your father enjoyed?
Save me from temptation? Nah.
Deliver me from evil.
She is the evil.
Sweet dreams.
Wowzer. She's what you would class as a full-on raging and nymphomaniac. Yes, Rollo.
Carry on!
Wow, look at these. They're going to be used to scale the walls. Whoa.
Everything ready, Floki?
Yes, tomorrow we attack Paris.
Prince Aethelwolf, may I present to you my son, Prince Magnus.
Alright, son.
Hello, darling. Yes, he's named after his father.
His father?
Ragnar?
I think you may know him. Ragnar Lothbrok.
Oh, no way. Magnus.
Never reported that you were with child, still less that the father was Ragnar Lothbrok.
Nevertheless, he is Ragnar's son, and nothing will stop him from returning to these shores, both for Magnus and for his settlement.
You've destroyed his settlement.
What? Like what?
Then he will return with vengeance upon you.
He cannot help you, and you can't threaten us with him.
Guards.
What? They won't do that.
You would be unwise to kill us. It would give my father the very pretext he needs. A pretext to invade Mercia and become its king. So if you value your life and that of your son, then I suggest you sign the documents we have brought with us and must in future pay not only homage, but also taxes to Wessex for the privilege.
Oh, wow. Aethelwolf's showing some balls. Ragnar's got a son called Magnus with Quinrith. What the fuck, a duck? My god, my head's gonna explode. Yeah. The daughter.
Skegel! Skalmel! Ildir klovnir! Skegel! Skalmel! Skildir klovnir!
Whoa. What a sight that is. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what the plan is there with regards to Ragnar and Floki. He definitely knows. Just even kind of like the opening shot, you saw him looking at him with that like little kind of grin on his face. If to say, I know you did it. And not only that, I'm going to put you in charge. You know, you think you can lead this, you know, you've got rid of one of my main advisors, so to speak. It's like, he's my main advisor. So if you think you can run this thing, that's why I'll put you in charge. You know, we could have done with him here because he's been here before, you know, that type of thing. Aethelwulf had been, Athelstan had been there before, so he's kind of like, you know, he was kind of going to be a really good ally for being there. You know, like you say, he's seen the outlay of the city before, but instead Floki's done him in. Ragnar knows, and not only that, he's told Helga. Like I mentioned during there, like you would never have known for sure. Could have been anybody, especially with the fact that everybody was bumping into him when he walked into the tavern, into the homestead, and they were all like bumping him. So it could have been anybody, but now he's told Helga. Helga is loyal to him, but now that information has come out, it's there. Like, not there, but there. So yeah, that's a bit of a funny one. Someone will find out. I don't know how it's going to go, but someone will find out about the altar that he killed Athelstan. I don't know how that'll play out. I don't know whether Ragnar will get his revenge on him. You know, as much as he loved Athelstan, him and Ragnar and Floki have been almost best friends and brothers since the beginning of the show. So I don't know how that's going to kind of transpire. Don't know what Eckbert's doing with Judith. I mean, I know he loved Athelstan that much with the kid, and then obviously with the kid he stopped Judith from getting executed or sliced up. And I know how much like of an affinity he has for Athelstan, and now he might be thinking, do you know what, I'm going to get into Judith, and then, you know, that I'll take that kid as my own. It's Athelstan, so he'll always have a part of Athelstan. Maybe. But I don't think they know about Athelstan's death yet, so that's a funny one. I'm just getting a few little hints here with regards to what the seer said and Rollo. It was to do with you'll be present at the wedding of the princess. Any of your fortunes are going to change. If you saw what the gods had in store, you'd be naked down the beach. It's focused on this woman. She's turned down everybody's marriage, and then all of a sudden, as I was thinking, like, it's not going to be Rollo, is it? It went from her, and the next person you saw was Rollo. So I don't know whether, and then that kind of reaffirmed for me that there may be something in that. I don't know whether the writers of the show have decided, well, Rollo might get into this princess, that'll make him a king. I don't know, like, dependent on the lineage, or I might be right. I might be right, but we'll see. Might be wrong. Now, one of the major things in that episode was the fact that Ragnar is a daddy to Magnus Quenrith. Oh my god, what the fuck? Ragnar, I know you love your sons, but this one might have to be forgotten about. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Yes, he did sleep with her. Man. So his baby mummy is Quenrith, and she's in charge of Mercia. That wants to be getting taken over by Eckbert and Wessex. They're even, Eckbert's thinking about overthrowing King Aela, the Northumbria people. So there's a lot going on at the moment. A lot going on. I'm absolutely loving this show. It's so much fun. So entertaining. Yeah, Aethelwulf at the end there was just like, you know, you're going to have to bow down. That's it, you're going to have to. You know, my father wants any excuse to invade. Just bow down and pay what you have to pay, bitch. Simple as that. So yeah, I'm loving it, loving it. Really excited for the next episode. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, I will put a link for everything. And if you have watched it, or if you've spent any time with me today, thank you so much. I do appreciate it, more than you know that. And yeah, I'll see you all soon for episode 8.